Hello guys, now we will study the class 9th NCERT Democratic Politics chapter 4 Working of Institution. So under the working of institution, now we will study the power of Prime Minister, how the basically Prime Minister work and what are their power. Constitution does not say very much about the powers of the Prime Minister, okay, or the ministers or their relationship with each other. What it say in our constitution, okay, there is no much more explanation is given about the function or the powers of Prime Minister or other minister like council of minister, cabinet minister and other, okay. But as the head of the government, the prime minister has wide ranging powers, okay. So as we all know that in India there is a parliamentary system, so prime minister is a head of government and he is a ranging, see this is a PM. So basically prime minister is a head of government, so it has multiple power and his power is a broad categories power. Now he chairs cabinet meetings, okay. Prime ministers chairs the cabinet meetings. He coordinates the work of the different department, okay. He also coordinates the different departments work. His decision are final in the case of disagreement arise between the department, okay. See, suppose there are council of minister and any other department, suppose we are talking about the environmental development. So if environment minister and forest minister, okay, or take example of industries ministers, if both they are not agree on a particular topic, means they are disagree on the some particular topic, so here the prime minister have a right to take the supervised decision, okay. So till now, okay, he exercise general supervision of different minister. Basically what he do, he exercise the different ministers supervision. All minister work under his leadership. There are numbers of minister who work under the leadership of prime minister. The prime minister distributes and redistributes work to the minister. Basically prime minister, what does it do? It distributes the work to the different ministry and the ministry follow the different work which is leading by the prime minister. The prime minister, he also has the he also has the powers to dismiss ministers. When the prime minister quits, the entire minister quits, okay. What happened, suppose this is a council of minister, okay, and these are the other minister. If both they are not performing the work according to the prime minister, okay, or they are not performing the work according to the expected government decision, so prime minister has a right to dismiss them from their duties, okay. And one more thing, so if prime minister does not enjoy the majority, so the other minister like council of minister and other state minister can also not perform their duties in the work. Thus, if the cabinet is the most powerful institution in India, within the cabinet it is a prime minister who is the most powerful, okay. So we can see this is a cabinet minister like finance minister, home minister, okay, and other minister. So among all the cabinet minister, we all know that the cabinet minister is one of the strongest ministers form of our government. If see, there are the number of cabinet minister and the prime minister have a more power as compared to the other minister, cabinet minister. The powers of prime minister in the parliamentary democracies of the world have increased so much in the recent decades that the parliamentary democracies are sometimes seen as the prime ministerial form of the government, okay. So basically what happened, the powers of prime minister in all the parliamentary democracy is increased, okay. It is a too much that from last many decades the parliamentary democracies are sometimes seen as a prime ministerial democracy. So we can also see the if the government is following the parliamentary democracy, that parliamentary democracies can also be referred to as a prime minister, because in the parliamentary democracy basically prime minister is the head of government. Prime minister has a lots of power. Now prime ministerial form of government, as a political parties have come to play a major role in the politics, the prime minister controls the cabinet and parliament through the party. Basically what happened, see, as a political parties prime minister is a political belong from the political party. So what he does, the prime minister controls the cabinet and parliamentary through the party. See, basically what is meaning, like prime minister belongs from some particular party, then prime minister has right to control them through the political activities also. Now, the media also contributes to this trend by the making politics and election as a competition between top leaders of the parties. Okay, what does it happen? You might be heard when there is an election. Okay, when there is election, so before the holding of election of 2 week, there is a election campaign. In the election campaign, you can see the lots of media's activities or lots of advertisement given by different parties, and that exactly this activities create the lots of competition among the different parties. Now, in India too, we have seen such a tendency towards the concentration of powers in the hands of Prime Minister. Basically, what it say, कि like India, in India, a country like India, we have also seen such a kind of tendency, like such of activities, which is also in a hand of Prime Ministers. Okay, although the election commission controls all these activities, but prime minister has a right to do. Jawaharlal Nehru, the first prime minister of India, exercised enormously authority because he had great influence over the public. Okay, so basically we can see the when the prime minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the first elected as the Prime Minister of India. So basically, he exercised such kind of harmonious authority because he had a great influence over the public. And see, here we can see the Prime Minister has a lots of power to reduce or to dismiss the things if they are not following under the fold. Now, Indira Gandhi was also a very powerful leader compared to her colleagues in the cabinet. Okay, so what it's saying कि when Indira Gandhi was a prime minister, okay, when Indira Gandhi was working as a prime minister, she was also one of the one of the powerful leader compared to her colleagues in the cabinet. Means here we can see although the cabinet minister is a one of the powerful minister in our government system, but in the cabinet minister also there is a prime minister who has a more authority as compared to the other minister. Now, of course, the extent of power wielded by the prime minister also depends on the personality of person holding that position. Okay, it's also depend. See, we are talking about the prime minister Narendra Modi, we are talking about the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Indira Gandhi. So this were the prime minister who have a different personality towards the public. Now, however, in a recent year, this rise of coalition politics has imposed certain constraint on the powers of prime minister. Okay, so basically we can see although but this coalition politics has imposed many constraint on the powers of prime minister. Means there are some limitation has been imposed after the so many years. Now, the prime minister of the coalition government cannot take decision as he likes. Okay, so basically what happened, see, if the party is forming with the coalition government, there are some other parties also involved, so prime minister cannot individually take the decision which he or she wants to take. In such case, there may be some opposition regarding the coalition party, and prime minister has to follow that decision. He has to accommodate different groups and factions in his party as well as among alliance parties. What it's saying, parallelly when he is handling with the coalition government, or he's facing with the coalition government. Okay, so what happened at that time the prime minister need to maintain the coalition government also and their individual opinion also. He also has to heed to views and position of the coalition partner and other parties on whose support the survival of government depends. What it's saying ki he has to also view the position of coalition partners. Suppose the coalition parties, we can see this is a party of prime minister through which prime minister is elected, party A. This is a party C and this is a party D. If this C and D are the coalition party, if the prime minister does not take any advice or any decision which are given or recommended by the C or D party, that there may be the break of party. So in such case, prime minister need to maintain the peace among all this coalition party. Now, on who support the survival of government depends. Basically, if the coalition party breaks, the survival of government will be not existing anymore. Now, here is some statement is given. Why does this book refer to the president as she have we ever had a woman president in our country? Okay, here is a question, why in this book president is elected as a she, why not he? Okay, now, did you protest when the book referred to the prime minister as a he? Have you not had a woman prime minister? Why should we assume that all the important positions are held by men? Okay, these are the questions, just you need to think. Okay, so basically under the powers of prime minister we saw, see, I will start it from the starting onwards. Okay, see, under the powers of the prime minister we saw that our constitution itself not describe any powers of the prime minister, okay, or any function of the prime minister, that this is a role followed to by the prime minister, should be followed by the prime minister, or this is the function which need to be do by the prime minister, or prime minister has a this right. Okay, although that much description is not given, little bit bullet point is given that prime minister follow. Now what happened after that, we saw there is a different ministers like cabinet minister, council of minister, state of minister. Okay, among all these minister, prime minister has more right as compared to them. And we also saw like that this is a cabinet minister, okay, this is a council of minister, this is the state of minister. It means we can see that cabinet minister has a more authority as compared to the council of minister and state of minister. In and also among the cabinet minister, prime minister has a more power, more and prime minister is more powerful as compared to any other cabinet minister. Suppose he is a finance minister, HRD minister, okay, home minister, okay, foreign minister. So among all this minister, prime minister is a more powerful as compared to other minister. Now one more thing, see, we saw that prime minister is so powerful as compared to the other minister, but one thing is here necessary, you need to understand that suppose a prime minister belong for the party that is formed by the coalition party, then what is need to maintain by the prime minister? Prime minister need to maintain the opinion of the this coalition parties. They cannot override them. If they override them, then party may break and the existence of government cannot be occur continuously. Okay, so I hope you have understand this, and powers of prime minister enjoyed a lot. We'll come to the next class with the next topic.